Hi, and welcome to your reading. What we're looking at here today is what is blocking you at this time. And for our first pile, we have this little blue stone here. And I pre-shuffled your cards. And we'll do the tarot when we get into your reading. And this little orange stone here. And then this little pink stone. All of these came from Salem, Massachusetts, when I went there many years ago. Okay, so I'll give you a minute to choose your pile. Choose whichever one you're drawn to. And then I'll see you in your reading. Okay. Hi there, pile one, and welcome to your reading. You chose this little blue stone here. Now pull out your oracle cards. And your first card we have is Hermit. Light attributes. Seek solitude to focus intently on inner life. Serves personal creativity. Shadow attributes. Withdraws from society out of fear or negative judgment of others, refusing to help those in need. Okay, then our next card is Death Reclaims a Life. Natural endings, grief, letting go, the sacred quality of a death. Already what I'm seeing is that you've been through a lot of changes in your life. It could be that you have lost someone that you loved. Your loved one has passed on. It could be that there was just the changing, the cycles, the endings and the beginnings of things that have now taken you in such a way where you're just completely isolated yourself. You're not wanting to interact with anybody. You're seeking the solitude of being alone rather than being out there in the world. It's a form of protection right now. That's what I'm seeing for you. And then we have letting go of stories, surrendering attachments, releasing unconscious patterns. And you're feeling right now that it's safer to be by myself. And this has caused a huge block for you because it's like now you're afraid to begin anything. It's like a fear of being hurt or a fear of something not going the way that you want it to go, and that you're thinking that all these things are just going to keep happening to you because you've gotten yourself in this cycle of it's just not going to get any better. And your guides are wanting you to know that you're needing to let go of these negative stories that you're telling yourself. You know, it's kind of like, you know, things happen in our life that we just sometimes cannot control. And one of which is the death of someone that we love. And no matter what we do or how, you know, we can't control it. We absolutely cannot. It is one thing that is out of our control, that of like top number one, the one absolute number one thing that is out of our control. And if this is the reason why you have chosen to isolate yourself, I can completely understand that. Absolutely. I am at this moment dealing with that myself. So I can definitely relate to that one with you. And what I do know is that we need to keep going even after our loved one has passed. And be it if this is a relationship that has ended. Again, we're needing to recover, but we're also needing to begin again. And that we can't keep ourselves withdrawn from society out of fear or or out of fear of the negative judgment of others. We're needing to just do what we got to do for ourselves and let go of those stories that, like, things are just going to keep happening to us, and we're just needing to release that so then we're able to move forward. And then our next card is we have Calming the Waters, Peaceful Self-Regulation. And again, it's about regulation of our emotions. Knowing the difference between this is something that's out of my control and this is something that is within my control, which is self-protection. Like, we just have to keep going out there and doing what we have to do, because of the fact that we are humans and that we do need to have that interaction with other people from time to time. And then we have Courage, Strength, Fierceness, and Family. And it takes courage to do that. It takes courage to do what we have to do in life. It truly does. And that sometimes it's like we're just needing to do the things that we have to do, even though it's something that we're just wanting to just stay home by ourselves and not deal with anybody, And we just have to, at some point, have that courage and strength to move forward. And by letting go of those stories, those limiting beliefs about, like, it ain't going to get any better. We just have to let go of that, because our angels, our guides are with us, and they surround us with love and protection at this time. And they're wanting us to know that they are with us no matter what, and that we can do this. And by us believing in ourselves, then we're able to then be able to move forward into this block that has you here in this place will then be able to be released. And you're just needing to then trust in yourself, in who you are. And like, with the Page of Swords, it's like, think about something new and exciting that you're wanting to do. Like, breathe new life into your life. Find something, a creative outlet for yourself. And that will then be able to help you to move forward and see the opportunities that are around you. It's like, if you have a hobby that you love, like, put more into it. Have that be your creative outlet, because a creative outlet is something, it's like, with the Fool, it's also childlike energy. It's not necessarily being foolish and taking a leap of faith and jumping off a cliff and not looking. It can be the childlike energy and just the simplicity and the desire to start again. That is kind of like what you're needing right now, so it's like to do something different. That childlike energy, something that you might have thought about as a child, will then help you to then move forward and see that, the cycle ends and a cycle begins, and that's just the way that life is for us, in that it doesn't have to always be this way. It doesn't have to always be, a negative experience every single time something new or different happens. It can also be an exciting thing, and that we're needing to, like, look at things, for, the long term, and see that, like, it's like some things do end, and so new things can begin. And at this point, that's all we're needing to do. And then once you're able to, like, look at that and see, again, with the Three of Pentacles, that the divine, your angels, your guides are all with you and wanting to help you through this, and to, team up with them to collaborate on whatever this is that you're wanting to do. But especially for starters, is to heal that heartbreak that you have right now, and they'll be able to help you to heal whatever it is that you're going through, and that will, again, release that block for you and help you to gain the stability and the strength that you're longing to have right now. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here. I look forward to seeing you again in the next one. Take care and have a blessed day. Hi there, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this little orange stone here, this is your reading. So our cards we have are Rescuer, Light Attributes, provide strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love and no expectation of reward. Shadow Attributes, assumes that the rescued will reciprocate and keeps the rescued one needy. And the next one is Another Chance to Be, reclaiming second chances, rebirth, emotional healing. Just going to move this over. And then we have Ripe, Juicy, and Ready, poised for success, potentially waiting to be realized. Okay. So right away, what I'm seeing here is that you do have a need to help other people, you know, and you're putting yourself out there, you're helping them, and you're hoping that at some point they're going to help you. And the thing is that a lot of times people don't reciprocate. As much as we give, you know, we can't be giving and hoping that somebody's going to give back. If we're going to do it, we're just going to have to do it because we're wanting to. It's like this act of self-love. It's an act out of kindness. It's an act out of no expectation of that reward. And, you know, it's kind of like you're hoping that they'll help you in your time of need. And what this is saying to me is that this block that you're having right now, you're not seeing that you need to help yourself. You need to rescue yourself right now. There's a time here for you for this second chance, this reclaiming of your power, this rebirth, and it's right there for the picking. And that you're the one now that's needing to rescue yourself. And that it's like your guides are saying to you, you have this, you got this, you can help yourself to reclaim your power and do whatever it is that you're wanting to do at this time. And that the negative block right now is that you're having is that you don't see that you're able to do that. You're thinking that you need somebody to come and help you, and you don't. You're just needing to depend on yourself and your guides right now, because they are wanting to help you. They're just needing for you to see that you got this. We have Healing the Heart, power of self-love. Yeah. You need to love yourself more. You need to see who you truly are. Power over difficulty, reclaiming your power. And reclaiming your power in seeing who you are, seeing that you are, you know, and you are the way forward. It says, I make way for miracles. And it's like once you see and you reclaim your power, that miracle, that new beginning, that release of this block will happen, because it's like you're just not thinking that you can do this, and you need to see your own self-worth and see that you can get yourself out of wherever you are right now, wherever this block is for you personally. I'll get some tarot here to clarify. Yeah, the Empress, you need to nurture yourself. I'm not saying that you can't help people, but, you know, sometimes we have to help ourselves more, you know, and it's like you're just needing to mother yourself and nurture yourself so that you're able to heal your heart, so that you can overcome whatever this difficulty is for you. And then that will help you to, again, release that block that you're having right now. And it's like you have all these opportunities in front of you, the divine is saying. It's just that you're needing to see it. That, you know, just because, again, you were helping others doesn't mean that somebody's going to come and help you. You know, trust me, I know. And it's like sometimes we just have to go it alone. You know, and it is difficult. I'm not saying that it's not, but it's like you're by you overcoming and doing this difficult thing, it's like you're reclaiming your power. And it's like you're at that crossroads, and what the hand is going to be reaching out to help you, to rescue you, is the divine. And by you connecting with your higher self and your guides, and you will receive that guidance, and that's going to be the help that's going to come at this time, because you're needing to see who you are. And this has been something that, you know, since childhood that you haven't been able to see. You know, you had always thought that somebody was going to come in and rescue you. You know, it's those damn fairy tales. You know, the knight and the white horse and all that other happy horse shit that they, you know. And it's like, no, sorry. You know, yes, we help other people, but the sad fact of it is that sometimes there's no help for us other than our own self. And that we just need to pull ourselves up and dust ourselves off and start all over again, as they say, right? Yeah. There's that heartbreak. And it's difficult. It's difficult. But once you reclaim that power and you see that you are there for yourself and you have your own back, you'll feel like $1,000,000. And that's something that's like all your wishes come true at that point when you heal yourself. It's like by you doing that and you achieving that and you knowing you did that gives you all your power back. You know, because then you're seeing, hey, I'm pretty damn good, right? And you see that with clarity. And you're knowing that, you know, you got this. And that's all you can do at this point, knowing that you have this, you know, and that's what the universe is wanting you to know at this time. And they're saying, grab that cup. You got this. And we're here to help you. And we're going to get you out of that. And you're going to be able to say one day, I did this. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here. I look forward to seeing you again in the next one. Take care and have a blessed day. Hello, Pile 3, and welcome to your reading. You chose this little pink stone. This is your reading. Okay, so we're going to pull out your cards. We have Saboteur. Light attribute. Highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it will bring to your life. Shadow attribute. Induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. All the time in the world. Having enough time. Time management. What that says already is that you've been sabotaging yourself. You've been putting too much on yourself, and that it's like you're scrunching up all this stuff into one small spot. You know what I mean? Like you have like 50 million things that you're wanting to do and you're trying to do it in 15 minutes. And you're sabotaging yourself. And that the universe is saying to you, you have all the time in the world. You don't need to do every single thing at once. You need to be able to manage your time a lot better. And once you're able to do that, this block that you're having of this energy block of not being able to move forward will go away, because you'll be then able to realize that you have all the time in the world and that you have enough time to do every single thing that you're wanting to do. And by you taking on too much at once, you're sabotaging yourself. So by you then managing your time better, you're going to then be able to release this block that you're having. And then we have surrender to the change, the art of allowing, resilience, and adaptability. Yeah, you're needing to do things a little bit differently, my friend. That's what that says. Miracles, ancient wisdom. And yeah, change, when it's difficult and when it does happen, it's like it does feel like a miracle. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my God, I can't believe I was able to master that new skill, right? And then we have abundance, fortune, wealth, plenty. And then your abundance will be able to come in. As the card says, you're needing to shift your perspective. See things differently. See that you don't need to do everything at once, or see that you don't need to do everything in one day. You know, manage your time a little bit differently, and that will help to release the block that you're in right now. Yeah, look at the long term. What is it that you're wanting to achieve? And then, you know, put out a nice, solid plan, but one that's not going to overwhelm you. You know, because it's kind of like when we put too much on ourselves and then we don't achieve it, we feel like crap. And with the Five of Pentacles, that's a card of lacking self-worth, right? And so therefore, that says to me, you're putting so much on yourself, and that when you don't achieve it, you're sabotaging your own self-worth, because then you're feeling bad about the fact that you didn't achieve whatever goal it is that you were trying to achieve. When really, if you had not put so much on yourself, you would have been able to achieve it. It's like you're self-sabotaging because you don't see your own worth. You're self-sabotaging because you don't think you're going to be able to do it anyway. So you're like making this crazy plan, you know, and then it's like I'm doing all these things and I'm going to do all these things in 5 days, when really all these things could take 30 days. So instead of you saying, I'm going to take 30 days to do it, you put this short timeline on yourself because you think subconsciously that you're not able to do it. Do you see what I mean? And you're just needing to, you know, look at yourself really and have better boundaries, because the Queen of Swords is about clear boundaries as well as about communication and about speaking with clarity, you know. And it's like, what is it that you're wanting to do? You know, do you really think that you can't do it? Well, then why are you taking it on in the first place? Why are you doing that to yourself? You know, or if you think you're going to be able to do it in 6 months, why are you telling yourself you're going to be able to do it in 3 weeks? Do you see what I mean? Like, really, like, just be honest with yourself when it is that, you know, comes to this time where you're actually looking to do something. Do you see what I mean? It's like being honest with ourselves and what it is that we're wanting to do. Because, I mean, like for example, if you know you can't dance, why are you telling everybody you're going to be a ballerina? Like, I mean, for example, I can't draw. So I'm going to tell everybody I'm going to be a tattoo artist. How can I be a tattoo artist? I can't even draw. I can't even color in the lines when we're using crayons. You know what I mean? I am not a creative person. So why would I tell people I'm going to be an artist? You know, it's kind of like, just, you have to be realistic with your goals and what it is that you're wanting to do. And then work on them, you know, collaborate with your spirit team. You know, they're there to help you, you know. And it's like, whatever it is, whatever decisions that you're making, you know, like, this is the divine choice for you. And this is a divine lesson that, like, you're needing to see. This is like a turning point for you. Once you see that you've been sabotaging yourself because you don't think that you're worth anything. You don't think that you're able to do what it is that you're wanting to do. You don't think that, like, you could achieve your dreams. You could achieve your wishes, right? Whatever this spark, this idea that comes to you, it's like you're right in the back of your head. But then you're all in and you go for it. And then it's like, but you put so much on yourself because of the fact that you don't believe that you could do it. So you're like, again, self-sabotage, right? And you got to stop doing that, because all that, again, is doing is it's creating this, you know, block within you. And then you're wondering, well, why aren't I achieving these things? And that's that devil energy. It's because you're not seeing yourself. You're not trusting that you can do whatever it is that you're wanting to do. So you're just needing to then, like, clear it away, the tower, right? Have this, like, you know, you're right. I am doing this. I am sabotaging myself. I am not seeing or thinking or believing I can do this. So then what you're needing to then do is set goals and a plan for yourself that you know that you could achieve. If, for example, I'm not the type of person that is able to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and do exercises. Nope, not going to happen, right? I'm not that person. Don't then have your New Year's resolution where you're going to get up at 5 a.m. and go out for an hour jog. No, because you're not a person that gets up until like 8 o'clock. So now all of a sudden you're going to have to change your way completely of getting up early and jogging when you don't even jog. You're somebody who doesn't even like to run. So why are you going to do that? Do you see what I mean? Like, if you're a person that likes to walk, then say, okay, well, I'm going to, for example, walk on my lunch hour. I'm going to walk after work. I'm going to walk early in the morning. But then look, do I like to get up in the morning? Absolutely. I'm a morning person. Okay, so I'll get up a little bit earlier in the morning and then I'll be able to do that walking routine. Do you see what I mean? You have to look at yourself and what it is that you're wanting to do, because you can't, I'm not saying you can't change a habit, and I'm not saying you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but what I'm saying is that if you're going to take on something new, don't try to change yourself completely just to be able to achieve this. Work within your own limitations, work within your own boundaries, and then that way you'll be able to achieve what it is that you're wanting to do. Because if you're starting out trying to do something that you've never done before, and you're thinking, you know damn well you ain't going to be able to do it, and then you put this short timeline on yourself, you're sabotaging yourself. Do you see what I mean? And so therefore, again, if you're looking to exercise in the morning and you are a morning person, then that's the best time for you to do it. But if you're somebody that likes to do it at night, then that's the best time for you to do it. Don't try to change yourself as well as add a new routine, because it's just not going to work. Take one thing at a time, baby steps, right? And that's where you'll gain that balance and you'll be able to remove whatever this block is for yourself. Okay. So I'm going to leave it here. I look forward to seeing you again in the next one. Take care and have a blessed day.